The final round of the international tour is upon us as we arrive here in Mexico. Ovalo, Juarez, a new short track on the schedule this season, the third of 4 short tracks that we will be running in the 2019 season. Hello everybody and welcome to round number 15 of 20 of the 2019 Sunoco Elite Series season here in Mexico for the first time in Elite Series history. And oh boy, is this race going to be important, as the International Tour bonus points are on the line, along with the fact that this is someone's last chance to lock themselves into the Sunoco Royale coming next week, which, for those who do not know, is our all-star event up in Homestead, Miami Speedway. That is next week. This is now, we arrive here. Oh boy. Things are expected to be eventful around here. This is a, how big is this oval? We got a 0.78 mile oval here. I believe it's the second longest of the 4 short tracks. Only shorter than Nazareth, which will be coming a few weeks' time. On pole position today, Eric Monaco, the short track ringer, continues to prove why he was the only person to get into the 21-2s. Daniel Bouchard, reigning winner last week, starts alongside. Audra Baranowska is trying to lock herself into an event that she has won before, the Sunoco Royale. This is her last chance, alongside Alex Bignacco, who is expected to be the team leader of Shock Allison come next year. On row 3, Paul Jackson, still trying to fight to keep himself in the title hunt, alongside Connor Monaco, fighting to keep his ride. On row 4, Mylorad Ryback, who is returning to Ditech next year, alongside Roger Ray, a Royale winner, trying to lock himself in come next week. This is his last chance as well. And on row 5, Shane Vincent, who, the Speedway ringer, has some good runs at road courses, hasn't run too well at short tracks, but he's up here alongside Roman Rahal, the reigning Sunoco Elite Series champion. 2 people have been sent to the rear today. That would be Wolfstein von Schaefer and Tyler Thaver. Both failed tech inspection. Other than that, we are registered as a clean practice session. No one is sent to the rear due to mechanicals or any wrecks. We had a few, but none caused enough damage to really cause someone to go to the rear. So, get ready to go here today. Michael Canaday will be making his first career Elite Series start in the Freeze Racing Team 18. They finally made a race, but they start down in 33rd. They have a long ways to go. So we're going to go down and get ready to take the green flag here at Ovalo, Juarez in just a moment. The cars come through turns 3 and 4. The pace car coming in this time. And it will be Eric Monaco leading it down to the green flag. He got pole in Dublin, ended up going on to win the race. Can he do it again? Here as we turn out of turn 4, we'll lead it down to the green flag the first time. The Elite Series goes to Mexico. Green flag is in the air. Come out at 2. Only the beginning is expected to be really shuffly. After that, you'll see it'll start to settle down and spread out as Monaco does not get going. Now it's Jackson versus Baranowska's for the lead of the race. There is Ryback, Shane Vincent, and Downey comes with him. That's 2 full frontals in the top 5. Oh, Downey going to be wanting to go for his own positions here, as he gets his teammate and is going to go after Ryback. He had the line in. Oh, Jesus, that is Randolph in the wall. Big hit on that outside wall for Tim Randolph. He may have to pit for that. Baranowska's not giving up on the 10. She is very close behind. Downey, Shane Vincent, 3 and 4. There is Paulson and Duncan coming up. That's the top 2 in points. Bouchard has gotten clear of the outside. He's starting to come through, while Eric continues to struggle early. Once everything strings out, I expect he's going to make a run straight through the field, but it needs to string out. as the front is beginning to string out, actually. You can see it now. This is what I'm talking about. The front few guys are starting to split off, and this is going to get more. This is going to happen more and more as time goes on. It doesn't take long for it to string out. We're only 5 laps in, and it already is. Oh, look at Baranowska's. This is such a weird driver to see. Again, this is like the 3rd race in the International Tour that Baranowska's has been strong. And I didn't expect her to be this strong, but she is. Audra Baranowska's in 2nd, as I see Paulson and Downey battling for 3rd. Bouchard closing in. Look at this single file line. I think this might be the opportunity that Paulson needs to get away. Go after his teammate and Baranowska's. Baranowska's is not letting him out of her sight. Leaderboard is up. It is Jay Durrell who is your fastest driver of the first stage. Although Durrell did not get a very good start. Started 30th, actually fell back, but got the fastest lap. Eric still falling. DJ and Randolph losing it now. They're falling even worse than I expected. Bouchard up to 3rd. Great job, Daniel Bouchard. Jock Allison trying to look for another good day to keep them going up through the ranks in constructors. But Paulson wants to continue to expand his points lead. A good position here means more than just points on Duncan. It means the International Tour win, which is another 40 bonus points. Duncan won the first tour. Can Paulson win the second? There goes Bowers to 3rd. That's Carson Bowers in a Monaco dynasty. He is a short track ringer, so if he were to do good anywhere, it would be here, but still 3rd? Here comes Daniel Bouchard now. Way low. That might be too low. This might open the door for Cordell Paulson. Might not have enough momentum here. Oh, keep it for now. Willie D coming back. Paulson going for 3rd. Baranowska's starting to lose it just a little. She had a lot of pace on the start, but it seems to be fading. How are the 2 who started at the rear? We're looking for Wolfstein. There's Wolfstein. And now where is that pink car that you can see from space? There it is. Almost into the top 20, so Thaber's been on the move. Wolfstein is not. Wolfstein's been struggling. There's Shane, who started well, dropped back, and he's starting to climb back now. Oh, Baranowska's, you were close. You were so close, but Jackson is so strong. Is Jackson the fastest of the guys at the front? That's Carson Bowers. Oh my God, Carson Bowers is the fastest car right now. This is stupid. Why is a Monaco Dynasty this good? Is it just Carson Bowers at a short track? He said he'd been doing a lot of short track racing in the off season. So this is his chance to show that he's in the top 5. Although Bouchard now not only getting past Bowers, but is close to Baranowska's. We could see an overtake for the 2nd position here real soon. But here is Daniel Bouchard, the winner last week at Nahuel Huapi in Argentina. As we move to Mexico, he is on the podium right now. Here he comes for 2nd, down the inside of Baranowska's. Jock Allison Racing needs this. They need more to get through Ditech for 4th in constructors. This would get them in range of A rank. And there it is, Bouchard up into 2nd. Now Bowers battling for 3rd. Baranowska's gonna try a switchback here. She'll try. Oh, contact! Oh God, Bowers and Baranowska's get together. They almost send Baranowska's around. She saves it. But that is Bouchard officially in 2nd, Bowers into 3rd. While Jackson out in front by 1.1 second. Not that far. Mistakes out of Jackson can lead him up. Look at the battling back there. Still more and more people trying to break away. Brock and Iran seem to be the next 2 to try to break away. As Jack has started to break away. Iran and Brock gonna give it a go as well. Gerard Iran up in the top 10 now. Very good out of the 55. It's what Anjado wants to see, because Jack Halleck basically shutting down Thundersport at the end of the year. But those owners go to Anjato, so that's what they're looking for. How's the speed difference? It is still Jackson, who is he's the only one in the 21 still, actually. Ooh, not anymore. Down the 22s, and now both of these two are faster. In fact, oh wow. The rest of the top 7 is faster than Jackson now. Just that lap. Must have made a mistake somewhere. Bowers now close to the 6, while Paulson and Baranowski's do battle for 4th. As long as Paulson just sticks here, I believe 45 points is the gap between himself and Willie D. So if he could just stay within a 45-point range of Willie D, he's got it. Or Shepard. Shepard's not too far off as well, but Shepard is not doing too hot right now. Oh, Anderson and Brock get together there. Yeah, Shepard is not doing very hot right now. Down outside the top 25. Actually, just got into the top 25 again. As Thaber is leading Roush Racing after starting from the rear, he's up in 12th, as things have begun to stabilize. Your top 5 seem to have a pretty substantial gap away from the rest of the field, those being Jackson, Bowers, Bouchard, Paulson, and Baranowski's. Downey down in 6th. Willie D, Jay Durrell battle for 7th and 8th. And then it's Jack and Alex Bignacco who round out the top 10. Everything is definitely spread out now, as now anyone who wants to make their way through the field will have to work for it. That definitely includes Sean Ard down at the very rear of the field, and Tim Randolph with his damage will probably not be a factor at all. Bowers continues his hunt. He is still faster than the leader. The gap is now back down to 1 second. This is terrifying. Why is the Monaco Dynasty this fast? Nobody knows. He was the fourth fastest driver of the race on lap times at the beginning of the race. He is still faster. It's down to less than 9/10 now. Baranowski is also peaking faster than your leader. Down in 5th. Good job, Audra. The reason this is probably happening is that short tracks are not very power dependent. And because of that, Bowers can use that to his advantage with his short track experience that he got in the offseason. Use the short track experience. Use the fact that this is not a very power heavy track. It's more about your cornerings, which is all on driver skill. Bowers is one of the people who have been around since day one. Used to drive the 39 for Fitzwater Australia Racing, brought himself 7 wins to his name. Could today be the day to get 8. He's fighting for 8. Jackson's fighting for 9. Bouchard's trying to get 2 in a row. Paulson's trying to go for 9. Baranowski's still looking for her first career win, despite the fact that she has truly been around since 2013 when she subbed in for William Brock after his injury at Pikes Peak. She went full-time in 2014, dropped to lights, and came back over the course of the season since, and now she's here in the top 5, driving really well. She's been solidly in the top 20 in points pretty much all season, which for a Bavarian, that is a very nice thing to do, being able to stay that consistent. And I'd say overall, Baranowski has had a fantastic year, and it just continues here today. Bowers is now in the clutches of not only 1, but 3 cars. So, it's going to go wrong pretty quick for him. How's Wolfstein? You know what that Thaber's been doing work. He's 8th, but Wolfstein's still just right inside the top 30. Eric is struggling for pace right now. Shane trying to make his way through as he tries to pass Sebastian Morandi, makes contact. The run goes on, it also gets more difficult to pass, so these guys are all starting to hope for a caution, or they're just waiting for pit stops. Pit stops expected around lap 55 to 60. Possibly a little bit earlier than that if you want to go for that. And there it is, Jack Bignacco moving up ahead of Thaber, actually re-overtaking Thaber, it seems. Oh my god, we're 3 wide for second. How did this happen? We are 3 wide for second. Paulson, Bowers, and Bouchard. And Paulson will get the spot. It is now a Maverick 1-2. Cordell Paulson currently sitting on about a 7.9 average finish this season. 9 consecutive top 10s. This would be going for 10 straight top 10s, which I don't believe has ever been done by a single driver in Elite Series history. 10 consecutive top 10s is a feat that is hard to beat. It would be his 13th top 10 on the year, which would put him on the single season's record list before we even head into the final tour. He would join the top 15 amount of top 10s in one season before we even get to the last stint. Bignacco, engine! Oh, Shock Allison has got to be upset about that. No. Alex. No. Oh, that's devastating for Shock Allison. That is devastating. Ray is up in 11th. While Bouchard's in 3rd, they could still salvage a good day, but that is devastating for Bignacco. And Bignacco is out of the race. It's official. Oh yeah, Bowers used everything. Bowers is now fighting to stay with Baranauskas. That's tough. He looked like he could challenge the leader for a moment there, and now he's fading so quick. Bouchard is clocking faster than your leader. So is Paulson. They're both clocking faster. Oh, Bowers is coming back. He's trying to use what he's got. Good job, Jay Durrell. Now sitting silently in 6th. Doesn't really have the pace to catch your top 5, but I think that's okay by him. Fitzwater Australia getting 6th place is amazing. Especially since Caesar, not even in the race, are down in 37. They need at least someone doing good, and this is the way to do it. After an abhorrently bad day last week. It was horrible. All 3 cars got involved in something, and now Jay Durrell currently in 6th. So, great job out of Durrell, moving back to V8 Supercars next year. Wish him the best of luck. The tires are going to fall off now. Yeah, we're in the 23s, so the tires are beginning to fall. Undercut is expected to be so important. Unless a caution happens now. If a caution happens now, that saves anyone from the worries of undercut, overcut. No one yet. 55. We still have not seen a single taker. A run! He comes in, though. He hits Anderson on the way in, but we do have a pit taker. Hurley will undercut as well. There is Jackson! He will undercut them before they undercut him. That was smart. Durrell is in now. Brock is in now. Duncan. Oh, there's Pontiac making a huge call. The whole rear of the field. The entire rear of the field is in. And Bouchard with Paulson will come in as well. 1 lap later, everyone else is in. Where is... There's the rest. Gotta watch the end of pit lane. This is all we're watching. We're just watching the end of pit lane. Where is the first car? So, this is Iran and Hurley. They are the first out. They came in on the first go. There is Jackson. In and out. And Jackson's out. There's Durrell. Great stop for Brock. You know, I think that was just a bad stop for Durrell. There is the field. Here comes Gerard Iran. He was the first. And that's how much time he made up. He was with Anderson before. There's Anderson. That's how much time the undercut made up. which means I think Jackson is gone. Paulson barely cuts. Yeah, that's Darrell. So no, Jackson's already gone. Oh my God, Jackson's gone. Paulson second, Bouchard third, Bowers, Baranowski's, Darrell, his bad stop. He could have made the undercut work, but a bad stop. Oh, he's got to be kicking himself. That was his chance. An amazing stop could have gotten him the win there. Well, not the win, but like a second or a third with that undercut. But man, he's got to be kicking himself. One bad stop is all it takes. Now, oh my God, Jackson has passed Eric. He's lapped Eric. This is revenge because Eric lapped Jackson at Dublin. Paulson now going to start making his hunt. Baranowski's is now third. Darrell, oh my God. Bouchard's falling. Oh, this must have been a terrible adjustment for the 6. The 3 has damage. The 6 has damage. Oh, pit lane is a little tight here, so it was expected that people would get some damage. Although I don't think it's enough for anyone to come down, but it may affect them as time goes on. But this is just looking to be a Maverick top 2. Jackson sailing out in front. That is Shane Vincent and Wolstein von Schaper. That is for 31st. Is now lapping into the field. Has Paulson begun lapping into the field? Well, he's got Windhelm. Technically, yeah. Not by much. Great job out of Brock. Brock up into 4th. He has been needing a good day for a while. He has 5 DNFs to his name. Don't make it 6, Bowers. Don't make it 6, please. Brock doesn't deserve that. Okay, Brock keeps a hold of it. He's not. Oh, Eric, don't fuel that rivalry again. Let him go. If anything, use him to get through the pack. That would be cool. Use your teammate to go through. Don't challenge your teammate. Don't. Hey, Eric, stop it. Oh my God. Eric Monaco, folks. Monaco and Jackson do not like each other. Not as much as, say, Jackson and Shepard do not like each other, but they don't like each other. Baranowski is looking to be bringing home a podium. That's good for her. As I wanted to look back here for, yeah, Shepard and Ray were 2 people I was looking for. They're 14th and 15th. Not too bad, not too bad. Anderson, after that contact with Iran entering pit lane, had to waste a little bit of time. He's dropped back there as Tim Randolph. Poor Randolph, dude. We look back here. We're going to see him come into frame. There he is, Paul Jackson. The leader who has been leading since the start of this race. And he has continued to lead this race. Jackson only has not led laps when he chose to undercut. That was a fantastic call. Undercut them before they undercut you. He has been driving phenomenally today. And his pit crew and his crew chief were in perfect sync. And today just seems like a perfect day for them. Like, there's not much to say about that. They came here today looking to win. They came here today with the car to do it, with the crew chief at the top of his game, with Jackson at the top of his game, and with the pit crew at the top of their game. Came in before everyone else, in and out. Beautiful. And now, despite him getting past and him slower than Paulson, Paulson's way too far. He would need a caution. That's what he needs. Paulson needs a caution to win this race. I do believe we just saw, yeah, Jack Benyako has moved his way into the top 5. Save-A-Sport have got to be ecstatic about that. That's going to help their PT Cup campaign with Jack Benyako. Benyako moving to what I believe to be the 2 car. No, he's moving to the 5 car. The 5 car, not for Monaco Dynasty, but for Anjado next year. So Benyako's going to be back full-time under Ford still. So he seems to be developing well as a Ford development driver. So good luck at his future ride with Anjado. We're excited to see that team next year. Paulson continuing to try and make up time. Meanwhile, Jackson. That's about it. Jackson. Things happen. Although Eric is... I did not notice how many... What the... Oh, no, he's back. Oh, no. Eric, I think they had a bad setup on the first run because now we're in the second run. And didn't he just get back by Jackson to unlap himself? Now he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars ahead of Jackson. So, no. Eric, he found it. He found it. Oh, Lord. Maverick actually having a very good day. TUA having a pretty good day as well. 10, 11, and I thought it was Roe was higher than that. 24th. So TUA having an okay day. Not amazing, but today really does seem to be about Maverick. They've been doing so good at these shorties. They almost won Dodge Motordrome, but lost it due to a fuel mileage race that happened due to circumstance of a caution. They dominated Dublin, and they're going to dominate Mexico. The short tracks have been where they have shined this year, and it will just continue here today. 15 to go for Paul Jackson. It's under 3 seconds between himself and Paulson, but I think there's not even close to enough time. Not a terrible day for Willie D, but with a second place, Paulson is not only going to get a lot of points on him. Paulson is looking at the European Tour win, 40 bonus points, and he will officially be over a full race distance out in the points lead. He is terrifying. This will be his 10th consecutive top 10 this year. The 2015 champion came out this year looking to fight for a second title, and he has been unstoppable. Although it won't be his 4th win on the year, it will be looks to be Jackson's 3rd on the year, which is incredible. 3 wins on the year for both Jackson and Paulson. They have won 6. With this, they will win 6 out of the 15 races collectively between them. If you want to count Eric, pop one more in there for Dublin. That's 7 out of 15. They've almost won half of the schedule this year. And boy, has it been good. Jackson makes a mistake there, but I think he knows it doesn't matter. I think he knows he's too far. I think he knows that Paulson is not going to have anything to say about this. Although Paulson would have wanted win number 4 on the year, which would be only the 4th person to ever get 4 wins on the year, this is a really good win for Jackson. 9 laps to go for Paul Jackson. And with this win, he will untie 3rd on the all-times win list, being the 3rd person in Elite Series history to get 9 wins. Only done by Anderson and Brock, 2 of the other greatest of all time in Elite Series history. Jackson, your 2017 champion, I believe 4-time championship podium driver. You runner-up by 2 points back in 2014. This man has been one of, if not the greatest driver in Elite Series history, and the legacy will continue here. Our first outing in Mexico will end in a victory for the 10. Pique Antifreeze leaving the car at the end of the year, with NTT Data joining as we head into the Gen 2 car. Paulson is giving it his best shot, but it won't be enough. Even with all the progress he's making, it is not going to be enough. 6 to go for Jackson. What a day. He will lead 99, I believe. 99 laps out of the 100. As he has the most laps led of all time in Elite Series history. And he's showing why, because he's always been such a dominant force week in, week out, since the very beginning. And once again, he'll do it. He didn't win much in the first few years, but boy, has he hit his stride the last few. Ever since he got in the form to win a title, it's been history ever since, and it will continue here today. 4 to go for Paul Jackson. Paulson has made up a lot of time, but it is not nearly enough. The unstoppable force is behind him, but it doesn't matter if Paulson's unstoppable if he doesn't have enough time. 3 to go for Paul Jackson, and Maverick Wolf trying to get closer and closer to full frontal's Constructors Wins List record. As they will do it here today. Paulson is lapped up to 30th. He stalled out after that, but that doesn't matter. He was quick enough to stay in the lead, and he will be quick enough to bring home a win. 2 to go for Jackson. Baranowskis is solidly in third. Good job, Baranowskis. This is very impressive showing out of her. And here we come. Paulson, too little, too late. White flag is in the air for Paul Jackson. Here we go. This is win number 9 to his name, the third person in Elite Series history, the 2017 champion. He's gonna continue to try to go for 2, try to stop Paulson, but it's gonna start here, out of the final corner. 9 career wins. Jackson wins in Mexico. And he will untie third on the all-times win list. He is officially the third winningest driver in Elite Series history, as he brings the 10 car down into pit lane to celebrate. Another win to his name. Paulson in second. His top 10 streak continues. Baranowskis is third. Brock is fourth. Finally a good day. Jack Bignacco, Carson Bowers, Tyler Tabor, Gatlin Downey, Philip Scott, and Roman Rahal rounds out the top 10. Jock Allison Racing could have had a better day. 14th, 15th, and then a DNF at the bottom of the grid. It definitely could have been better, but I mean, they'll take that. It could have been worse. Congratulations, Paul Jackson. This is another win that he wanted, another win that he needed, and from 5th on the grid, he'll take his 9th career win, joining Brock and Anderson at that number. Brock's at 10, Anderson's at 11. I mean, Jackson is only 2 away from reaching that. That is Jackson's 3rd win of the year, which ties Paulson currently. These two have been so strong, fighting for their 2nd title. This could be their chance to get it today. Let's go look at your finishing results. And it's Paul Jackson taking the win here today. 9 career wins now. Paulson in 2nd, Baranowskis 3rd, Brock 4th, Bignacco 5th, Bowers 6th, Tabor 7th, Downey 8th, Phillip 9th, and it is Roman Rahal rounding out the top 20. Only Bignacco retires due to a header. Engine just did not last. Jock Allison, what looked to be an amazing start to their day, will end all right. Eric, an absolutely amazing charge back through the field. Went from being just outside the top 30 at the beginning of the 2nd run to ending in 16th. Very impressive out of Eric. That was an amazing charge through the field to at least salvage an okay day, as all 4 Mavericks will end in the top 16. Durrell could have had a good day, but a bad pit stop, and it seems like a bad adjustment launched him backwards. But Bowers was able to keep a good adjustment, keep it going, and the short tracker down at Monaco Dynasty will get a great result for the team. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to Paul Jackson. Next time we are heading up to America, the final stint of the season, the final tour, for the Sunoco Royale, a one-off invitational event, which is basically our all-star race. So very excited for that. Jackson already locked into the Royale, so no one new gets locked in today. But congratulations, Paul Jackson, and congratulations to Cordell Paulson. He has basically officially won the International Tour. That is 40 bonus points, and with how far ahead he finished of William Duncan, he is probably more than a full race distance out in the lead, as you can probably see at the points right now. Help. There's nothing we can do. He's too strong. Congratulations to Paul Jackson. We'll see you all next time as we head out to Florida, the final tour of the year, as it all starts in Florida next time. Ciao.